Alright, so here I have my first Harley Benton acoustic guitar. This is the CLA-15MCE, and it's the custom line, and it looks really good. You can see from, just looking at it here that the color and the wood looks amazing, I think. I've had it for a couple of months now, I think, and I've played it quite a bit. I've made some adjustments to it, so I didn't really do an unboxing or anything like that. I'm going to talk about the guitar, what it sounds like. I'll show you what it sounds like, and talk about what it was like when I got it and what I've done to it since then. So initially when I got it, I was impressed with the looks of it and the sound, because I used to have a very expensive Martin guitar called D-16GT, I think. And it was my favorite guitar for a long time, but I sold it to get a camera lens, and kind of regretted it ever since. So I decided to try this one out because it's affordable, and I saw a video that showed it being quite nice. It does actually sound quite a bit like the Martin that I used to have. And this one has a pickup, a Fishman Pre-Sys system, which I will demonstrate. It also has a built-in tuner. So initially, when I got it, I felt the action was a little bit too high for my taste. So I did the regular thing that I usually do, which is adjusting the neck. And then you don't have a lot more to play with, because acoustic guitars are pretty much set the way they're made. You could kind of like, adjust the nut and the saddle here if you want. The nut is fine, so I didn't do anything to that. But I did adjust this bridge piece, whatever it's called. So what I did is I removed the strings, I took this little plastic piece out and put it on a flat surface with sandpaper, and I sanded it down to lower the action just a little bit. To be fair, I think I went maybe just a tiny bit too far. So the string noise is a little bit higher than probably most people would like. I think it sounds really good. I don't mind string noise, but there's a couple of frets that are just on the edge of being, buzzy. So I'll probably just replace it with like a better one anyways. I like the guitar, so I want to keep it this way. I just want to slightly fix this thing. But it's completely playable, and it sounds good, and it feels really nice to play. So with that out of the way, you have a input here and a battery. So you can plug it into a PA system or record it that way. And I will demonstrate both acoustically with a microphone and the Fishman system, what it sounds like on their own, and also blended together. Okay, so what I've done here is I have this microphone right in front of me, which is an AKG C214, which is the single polarity version of, or polar pattern version of the C414, which has you can go from cardioid to figure 8 and omni, I think. This one is just a cardioid microphone, so it's just right in front of the guitar, kind of 45-ish degrees, pointing towards this place, so you can get a fairly balanced single mic tone from the guitar. And I've also plugged a guitar cable into the pickup, or the plug here, so I'm recording both at the same time, so we can kind of go back and forth. So what I'll do now is just go through a few quick chords or something, just to demonstrate what the guitar sounds like, and then I can put on the screen whether it's the mic or the pickup or both. So I'm just going to strum a bunch of chords. What I have noticed, and is a thing that I check with every guitar, is the way it sounds and the way the intonation is, like how the chords ring out and stuff like that. So it actually is pretty good. You might notice there's a lot of string noise, you know, on like, or fret noise, which you could, I guess, call it, which is something that I like myself because I prefer the action being very low, and it makes the guitar a lot easier to play. It makes the fretting easier and softer. You know, you can play all kinds of things and it sounds really good. And it rings out beautifully. I think we should maybe focus a little bit on the pickup system now, because this is a Fishman system. So currently it has, and I'll show some, you know, B-roll clips of what it's like, but it has a built-in tuner, so you can tune the guitar on a little screen here. It has a just, you know, standard volume control for the overall volume. It has bass, treble, and then a phase switch. Once you listen to it just DI out, it does change the tone quite a bit. So I suspect there is a piezo system in here and a mic inside. It just must be, because otherwise flipping the phase wouldn't do anything, like I said. But it does make a huge difference. I'm going to demonstrate that. So right now I just have the volume all the way up just to give my interface the healthy signal. And right now the bass and the treble are at 12 o'clock, so in the center. And I am going to disengage the phase switch. So the switch is out, and this is what it sounds like, and this is just the direct out of the guitar. So I'm going to mess with the EQ, turn up the bass all the way up just to see what it sounds like. And then the treble all the way up. Bass all the way down and treble all the way up. Probably won't sound good. And both all the way down, which doesn't make sense. So I'm going to put them back in the center position, and I'm going to play it just a little bit and then press the phase switch again, and you'll see the huge difference in tone that happens. So I guess in phase. And then. Again. And again. The body is not very, doesn't have a lot of low end. It's quite a bright guitar with a lot of high mids and high end. So the low end isn't very, you know, prominent on this guitar. So I guess like turning the bass, you know, I'm gonna put it somewhere like just like 10 minutes past 12 if you look at a clock like that. So I think this might be a decent spot, I think. And I'm gonna press the phase switch in because that is my preferred tone. I just think it sounds nicer. try some different riffs. Can't remember that riff, but yeah. Honestly, I'm really happy with this guitar. I think it sounds amazing. They have a few different variations on this like this model of guitar. So I think, if I remember correctly, I got the one that I just thought had a nicer looking wood. I just wanted something that would look nice too. So when I pick it up, I'm like, oh yeah, it's such a nice looking guitar. So, and I think it's slightly more expensive because the wood is just more expensive. But, you know, I'll link the other ones below in the description. And it's all affiliate links that I have now. So whenever you make a purchase through those links, I get like points at Thomann, so which I think I can use somehow to make a purchase of something. Which is good because then I can purchase more guitars to test out, because all these guitars that I'm making videos about, I either buy them myself for my own money or borrow them from a friend. So no one is, you know, sponsoring me or you know, giving me any kind of money except for those affiliate points that I get. But overall, in the end, I think it's a really good guitar for the price, especially. I mean, you're getting a pretty good pickup system as well, and you know, they do have different models as well. So you'll have different guitars that have a different character. So this is just a character that I personally like, and it is a similar tone to the Martin that I used to have, which was just acoustic with no pickup system or anything like that. So the pickup is just a nice addition that I appreciate. After I did the lowering of the action, it just plays so nicely. I can play it forever, and my fingers don't even get tired or anything. It's comfortable. The neck is, you know, it's not super chunky, but it's got some grip to it, and it feels nice in the hand, so I like it. And with these strings, even like finger picking, it feels nice. It feels so nice to play it. All in all, it's a good guitar. I recommend it. And yeah, just, you know, consider subscribing if you like my videos. I have a lot more stuff coming up.